Hello, welcome to my life. My name is Kati and today I'm going through what all stationery I bought in October. And I will go them through in order of price. So I will start with the cheapest purchase and then we will end up with the most expensive one. And then at the end I will tell you how much I spent on stationery in October. So my cheapest purchase was this Travelers Company, how do they call it? Underlay, pencil board, writing board, however you want to call it. And this is my first one in the passport size, so I have never bought this before. And I had this Travelers Company underlay in the regular size, and then when I tried the regular size as my journal, I kind of fell for this. So that's why I decided to get this also for my passport size, and the colors and the pictures were okay for next year, so I decided to get it. And I paid €5. I ordered it online. I went to pick it up from the closest stationery store, so no shipping cost. So €5 for that. And it is between my daily journal. Then the second purchase was these two Staedtler Tri Plus text surfers. So one was $2.95. So together these are $5.90. And I have been curious about a black highlighter. And I think it was a day that I just needed something to get my mind off something. So I just decided to go to the bookstore and bought these because this I have been thinking about, and then they had this there, so I was like, okay, I will try it out because I have had these and I use these to highlight tasks that I have done or that I have doomed, not important anymore. And this was great when I had my daily planner in this cover. So it's actually, the color is more like this in real use, so it was like perfect to use in this, but I'm just like, I need two things to match. So now that my planner is in this cover, this has been so much better for tasks that are done. So now I use these for tasks that are done, and then this I use for tasks that are not important and I can just forget about it. So I do use them, I like them. But I'm just, do you use a black highlighter? It's a funky concept, but I think this is, if you use this as a highlighter, you can still, or at least I can still see what's underneath. So if I would use like a black marker, then the text wouldn't be anymore so visible. So in that way it is a highlighter. Let me know if you use a black highlighter and for what you use it for. Then we bought our kitchen calendar for next year, and this is what I buy with my spouse, so I paid half for it. So it has monthly views and then this weekly view, and we have this in the kitchen, so I can write here anything that we need to remember for that week and plan where we are going and when and so on. I was like ready that we could try something else, but my spouse wanted this still. But the problem was that we couldn't get this year from our grocery store, so we had to get it somewhere else, and it was so much more expensive. Last year we bought it and it was $14.95, and now we had to pay $18.95. So, but I use this up, so I have told it also previous years. So we have bought one of these where we have our computer, so we have the 3 months. Then after that, I cut these and use these as shopping lists when I go to the grocery store. And then now I will cut from this year, I will cut this out because this is then 26, and I will put this beside my writing space. So, and in the back it has this pocket where I put some letters and important things for the year. So I just use this up totally. And after the year has gone, I have just the covers left and I have used it. And I can also use these pictures in my journals, or like I just use it up. So in that way I think it's good value for the money, although it was more expensive this year. And then we get to the more expensive orders. So this is a stack of ring inserts. I ordered from MeePlus. So I chose 3 mini size inserts and the one is here already. So this is how do they call it? Year at a glance. So I don't know if I will use it, but I just thought it would be nice to have a calendar in my mini. So if I want to quickly see the dates, well, I can see them here. And maybe I was thinking about doing some, well, this is already like almost 2 months ago. I can't remember for what I was planning this to be, but I thought this was nice. And yes, if you have been here, you know that I don't like these monthlies like this. Probably I was just thinking to try it out and have the dates, and maybe I was thinking I could plan here like quickly holidays or trips or something. I don't know, but now I have it here. Oh, and it has also 27 and it's pretty. So that was the first one. Then I took these dot grid. This is from the basic line, so this is a bit sturdier, this paper. Dot grid inserts, just to have them when I run out of my old ones. Then I chose these ruled ones, again from the basic lineup, so a bit thicker paper, to use these as to-do lists. I have the other one as well, like this one, but I just prefer very simple layout. So then I wanted this without any dots or lists or anything, just a ruled insert. Then we get to the pocket inserts, and again the first one is a year at a glance, and this is okay. This I again bought like just to try it out, but now that I received it, it's this one. I was thinking like, actually maybe this could work as my monthlies. So I like the layout like this. This is not a lot of space, but now sadly I am unemployed, so I don't have a work schedule, and my spouse's work schedule is set. So previously he did like morning, evening, also Saturdays and so on. But now he's working from Monday to Friday, every morning, the same starting time. So I don't kind of need to write his work schedule in the calendar anymore because it's the same every week. So this space could be enough for next year. And this is, I can show you what I have had. This is what I have had. And this is what I was planning for next year. But now I was thinking, well, maybe I could, yeah. The thought process was that I could start with this, and then if I realize it's not enough, I can always make this afterwards. But I will start with this because of course it saves me so much time that I don't have to make these for the whole year. But maybe this would be just my planner for it, and it's so easy to flip through. So I will try this instead of this. And if it's not working, I will do this. And I can do it because I bought the inserts for it. So let's skip there, shall we? So I took a pack of these gridded inserts, thinking about making my monthlies in here. And let's quickly count. So this is 29 whole grids. So I can fit here 4 weeks. So then I would need 13 spreads for a whole year. But that would work for me. It's not ideal. I would like it here to fit 5 weeks, but yeah. So now I'm excited to try that ready-made insert, and I can use these forever what I want. So I have these now, and this is, if you are wondering, a 4mm grid. Then this is a yearly grid again. Don't ask me, I can't remember for what maybe I was again, oh, this is so fun, you can track here. Yeah, you can track your habits or like anything, or plan things. Oh, actually, was that my idea? This would be perfect, like to put work schedule. Like I can fit mine and my spouse's. Maybe that was my idea. So I have the work schedule separate. Yeah. Okay, now I remember that. So that's good. Yeah, because I don't need it in my monthlies, because as I said, it's the same every week. Then I took these from the basic line, so the thicker paper, these dotted sheets, and I think this is 5. Yeah, this is 5mm dot grid. And then, yes, we get to my weekly calendar. So this is what I have used this year, but I chose not to get this for next year. But this has been, I do like it. So this is my weekly layout. I have already made these for the rest of the year, so you can see the week starting from Monday here, and then I write here the tasks, what I have planned for that week, and I have enjoyed. This has been working so nice for me. But I decided, because MeePlus has this insert, so it's pretty much the same, but it's undated, which I think is a plus, because I can like set up this whenever I want, and I can be always like ahead how many weeks I want. I also have set this up for this year, so it's not a lot of work. I just write here quickly the dates if I need them, and then I will here make my to-do list. What I find a bit weird is that these are a bit smaller. Oh, I don't know if you can see. Let's put it like this. So is that like a 5mm difference? These are a bit smaller, but the space for the day it's a bit like, not like 1mm or something smaller, so it's not a lot in space, the difference. So the grid is a teeny tiny bit smaller, so actually I have the same amount of rows in both of these inserts. I think this will work nicely, but yeah, I will try it out. So I took 2 of these, so it has 40 sheets in one, so this will be enough for 80 weeks, so that's 1.5 years. And actually I didn't check, but I can let you know in the video now how much I paid for this last year and how much I paid for these 2 this year. So then but then again I have to like count 3 of these against 4 packs of these. So then there is a 3-year, so then it would be fair, like how much is the price difference. Yeah, I have to check that out. Then I chose again, because it was so fun, this yearly tracker. It has the year here and a grid. And again, well, as it says, tracker. I thought this would be so fun to track a habit or whatever you want to track, like your period or any symptoms or anything. So I just took it, and I think I needed to get to the free shipping limit, because I feel it's worth to put the few extra inserts in and get free shipping than to pay for the shipping separate. So I don't now remember how much the shipping was, but I think I was like, oh, I'm not going to pay that. So the yearly tracker, and of course, because these are undated, I can use these whenever I want, and I think this has already like 20 sheets in this pack. So if I would use one a year, I have these for 20 years. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I know this is like an expensive starting cost, but then if I use one a year and use these for 20 years, it's not a lot. And I have loved my pocket planner, so I don't see any reason why I would stop using it, because I love building my own system. That is what works for me. So now I just have these in my stash and I will use them or not. They are undated. I can use them whenever. And this whole order from MeePlus was 46 euros and 89 cents. One left. Then my second big order in October was from Amazon Japan, and that is a thing which also affected my MeePlus order, because I'm wanting to reduce my Amazon Japan. It's not an addiction, but it's like I will add a word here if I find it. So I feel if I want to keep up with my system, I need to buy from Amazon Japan. And I don't like that. But I decided for next year, because, oh yeah, the story, oh no. I learned that Nolte discontinued the 1180 planner. I can link that for you, because that's one of my most watched videos, I think, and it's a lovely planner. And it was one of my options for next year. I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and then I was googling it, because I was like, why isn't it coming out? When will they release it? And I was googling it, and then I ended up on Reddit. There someone was discussing it, and I learned that they have discontinued it from their lineup. And I was like, okay, well, that's like one option less, because that was one of my options for my health tracker, because I was thinking, which I have done before, that I buy the planner and I tear it apart. So I take the pages and punch them for my ring planner. But now that option isn't there anymore. So this was my other option, which I have had this year. And then the other nightmare was that they changed it to this brand for 26, but it's the same. It was just harder to find because it was changed up. So this is the same layout as the Nolte 1180, and I have loved using it. Let's see. I think it's totally the same. I can't spot any difference now that I'm looking at it. It's just this was Petit Pagem and this is now Bindex, however they want to call it. And this was product number 014 and this is now product number 015. But it's the same product. So I decided one more time to get it because I don't know, I wasn't like ready to start pondering about it. So I decided once again take this and use it as my health tracker. But now I have the whole next year to start thinking about what I want to use for my health tracker for 27. Because I have like a bit decided that I'm not going to buy this anymore for 27. I will, as I said, I want to get rid of my Amazon, whatever the word is. But I still got it now for an easy decision. Because I was wanting to buy something else from Amazon Japan. And now this is again because I want to get rid of from buying there. I took a little bit more than usually. I took 5 3-packs of the Travelers Company .grit passport insert because I have, this is just such an budget option and this is my daily journal. I don't want to run out. So I took 5 3-packs and with all the shipping, all the taxes and everything, this ended up costing me, it's not so cheap as it was before or what I paid last year. So last year I paid €2.38 per journal, so one piece. This year it ended up being €2.78. But still, that's still cheaper than €4, what I would pay here in Finland. And of course, that doesn't contain shipping costs. So if I would buy it here, it's €4 plus shipping or any costs for getting there. So I'm saving a little over €1 per journal when I do it this way. And of course, this is not all. I have my stash, so I will just add these to my existing stash. Here, I'm sorry, I just keep these so you can see I have used these quite a lot. Actually, I just released a 3-year anniversary video. So here is the proof of how many I have used them. So I have still one hole here, so now I have 6. That means 36 months max. So 3 years. I have 3 years worth of journals in here. And I'm kind of happy about it. I feel good about it. Now I can journal as much as I want. And that was my Amazon Japan order. I didn't get anything else than my health journal and those daily journals to add in my stash. And the order was €53.09. And then just a small bonus mention if you're interested. This is my spouse's journal for next year, and I think this is the 3rd year he has bought this. This is a Finnish brand, so this is A5, and this is kind of like the only one that we can find that has a weekly layout where every day has the same amount of space, like in this way. So it has the normal layout. It doesn't have any like those monthly layouts that I also, well, it does, well, let's see, yeah, it has. So all the normal layouts. That was to, oh, I don't remember the price. I can put the price here, what he paid for this. So that was just if you were curious about it. But now we have all the planners and calendars. Let's put this here. So we are ready for 2026 to arrive. Are you ready? Have you bought all your calendars and planners and journals for next year, or are you still missing something from your lineup? And the total, how much I spent. Of course, I didn't pay for this. I only paid half for this. So my stationery purchases for October were in total €120.36. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would be very happy if you would. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and I hope to see you down below in the comments and in my next video. Bye bye!